Stephen, thank you so much for that thought-provoking presentation and for kicking off what will be the next step for the business community across the Commonwealth, and that's preparing for the governor's election and having the business community's fingerprints on the future economic development plan for the Commonwealth of Virginia. I want to take just a minute to let you all know about the process we're going to use and invite you to be a part of Blueprint Virginia 2030. Next slide. It will continue to focus on our number one goal, which is to strengthen Virginia's reputation as the best state in which to do business. As Stephen mentioned, in 2019, CNBC recognized Virginia, and obviously so did Amazon, as the top state for business. And most importantly, take a look at the subsets of this. Virginia ranked number one in workforce readiness and number one in education. That is truly the fuel for business in every region of the Commonwealth of Virginia, and will continue to be a high priority for us as we focus on Blueprint Virginia 2030. As way of background, many of you were with me 7 years ago when we presented this first blueprint to Terry McAuliffe 2 weeks after he was elected governor of the Commonwealth of Virginia. Our next blueprint, known as Blueprint 2025, was presented to Governor-elect Ralph Northam after he was elected governor, and it's our expectation that Blueprint Virginia 2030 will be presented to the next governor of the Commonwealth after next year's election. I want to thank our sponsors for Blueprint Virginia 2025. Their help has allowed us to implement Blueprint and monitor its success over the last 4 years, and I'd like to invite them and others to be a part of Blueprint Virginia 2030. So officially, let's kick it off together. Let's have our fingerprints on what we want Virginia to look like in the year 2030 and create an updated business plan for the Commonwealth of Virginia. I'd like to invite you to be a part of this process. I'm pleased to announce today that the co-chairs of our steering committee will be Nasik Keene, the Chief Executive Officer of SAIC, and Ed Bain, the President of Dominion Energy Virginia. This is the slide that will let you know how you can be a part of Blueprint Virginia 2030. We will engage businesses throughout the Commonwealth of Virginia. In addition to these two co-chairs, we'll have other CEOs on our steering committee. We'll also have industry council meetings throughout the state. And we'll also have regional meetings. If you'd like to host a regional meeting or be a part of a regional meeting, let us know. We'll be glad to come to you virtually the first half of the year, and I'm hoping and praying that we'll be able to be together in the summer for some of these regional meetings throughout the Commonwealth. We'll also use our signature events such as today to get input on what some of the ideas are, and I want to thank Stephen for his recommendations of including those policy initiatives in Blueprint Virginia 2030. And we will have business partnerships. For those of you that are in economic development, for those of you in the planning district commissions, for those of you who run local chambers of commerce, I'd like to invite you and other business organizations and other chambers throughout the Commonwealth to once again be part of Blueprint Virginia 2030. Working together, we'll create a bright future for our Commonwealth. What are some of the initial areas of focus? Well, obviously workforce and education, focusing on our business climate rankings, transportation and infrastructure, healthcare, energy, innovation and entrepreneurship, manufacturing, sustainability, and how we make Virginia the best state for our veterans currently serving and their families and those who have retired from the military. These will be our initial areas of focus, and I want to hear from you as well. Our policy team is ready to work with you. If you want to get involved in the policy development process, please email us at policy@vachamber.com. We'd like to hear from you, and we'll make record and be in touch with you directly about which area you'd like to focus on. At the same time, if you want us to come to your region, or you want to host an event, or you want to sponsor a Blueprint event, feel free to email me directly at bduval@vachamber.com. We're excited about kicking off Blueprint Virginia 2030. The business community has so much at stake in the future of our Commonwealth, and this is an opportunity for us to have our fingerprints on recommendations. Those elected to public office will be looking to us as the voice of Virginia business to help them make Virginia the best state for business. So thank you so much.